Today's edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox is brought to you by Gulfstream Park.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim flam sauce with the awesome fave with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. It is a Friday fun day at Ten Palms at Gulfstream Park. A big weekend on tap. Pegasus Cup Invitational takes place tomorrow, and there's a buzz in the air. And there's also a buzz in the air because welcome back to the Lunchbox, Tony Segreto, the legend himself. How are you, Tony? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mike and Defo and Lubie.
Mr. Segreto, good to see you, sir.
It's so great to be out here and great to be out of the snow.
Yes, I imagine.
Geez, yeah, you thought out.
We see the what the temperatures are going to be just tonight alone is 45 below.
A wintry
Jesus.
blast is going to be hitting the south and the northeast, and we got none of those problems here because we're not made in the shade. We're made in the sunshine. 80 degrees, warm, balmy.
Amen.
And Jeff T. for the first, how are you doing? It's been a while since we've seen you.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Feels good to be out here. I always love the big weekends. Pegasus has grown, was the Don Handicap many years ago. That was always a big day out here. Tony's covered many a Don Handicap in his lifetime. And I'm going to have to go away from my favorite horse when we get to handicap in a race.
No.
What's going on? Skippy Longstocking. That's your...
This is an omen, and I hate to pass this news along. But Skippy, who's like 17, 18 years old, had a little health issue last night. He's okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, he is okay.
He's still with us.
I thought he
I
was
don't
a
know how
freaking
okay
warrior.
he is, but
He's a warrior, that dog.
it was an indication maybe that a 2001 Skippy Longstocking should not be as tempting. I think it was a sign directly from the gods of gambling, Mike Mayo and Tony Segreto,
Well,
that you should look elsewhere, as they say.
it is
not
a
gonna
full
complain.
field of 12 going to go. There's 14
He had
on
a
the
seizure, for
entry
God's
list.
sake. I mean,
No.
I think that's a sign.
That's an
affect the
omen.
horse.
He
Maybe
resembles...
he's excited for Skippy Longstocking and he's ready for you to
He loves the
plunge.
horse. He would bark at the screen when Skippy's running.
He resembles me at the betting windows having a seizure these days because I can't seem to connect with anything. But I'm giving here, Tony Segreto's getting some meatball
I
and
think
mac
Tony's
and
going to like
cheese.
that meatball. It's a different
It's great.
interpretation, Tony.
It's a beautiful meatball and it's soft. So we've got a lot
But
of
it's
things.
spicy. You should want
It
them.
has a little
lot of
kick, but it's
things
nice.
going
It's
on.
really
We're going to talk about the Pegasus Cup, and like I said, full field, 14 entered, 2 of them also eligibles, and the favorite is the undefeated Disco Time. Maybe get out your Tony Monero white suit.
There you go.
I still got one.
Oh, you do?
You probably do.
You probably do.
Very
Yeah.
unromantic, though, to embrace the chalk. Right? I mean,
No,
but there's an
I'll-
angle there that I like.
Well, no, but first we got to get into a couple of things. Good and welfare. Tony Segreto back from parts north, and it was great holiday season for you. But you had a tooth issue, so you actually had a tooth extracted, and now you have to eat soft food.
Soft
right?
food for this is the last day. For
You sure it's
soft
because
Oh,
of
my
a
God.
tooth? Maybe a little long in
You
the
were
tooth?
beat.
I
You were
mean,
beat.
So I have a fridge full of applesauce at home.
Well, before
In
the
case I get
show,
hungry, yeah.
Tony and I, we ordered the soup of the day, which is lentil, and Joe
It was
Beja
delicious.
and his crew do an excellent job
Excellent
with the soups.
Excellent.
And the lentil,
86?
but the two of us were sitting here
Oh.
a half hour before showtime, and it's the most pathetic sight. Just 2 old men eating soup.
Drooling soup with a little hanging off
And
your
it
chin.
was,
Yeah.
and usually old men like hot soup, but Tony, because of the tooth extraction, has to take it easy on his gums. So he was like waiting for it to cool off.
And I blew it. And
Yeah, you blew the soup.
Oh.
Getting a little.
You
risque
know what?
on the
I'm not
lunchbox.
sure that this is a good direction to go in. at my
No, and
top of the show.
well, let's go in another direction, which is the travails of Lubie. All right,
Uh-oh.
did you hear this one?
I didn't count this
Surely
one.
when-
Somebody stole the
I'm in a
baby.
badass. I'm not.
He's
very
in a
happy
bad
about it.
mood, but
I'm not in a bad
since-
mood. I'm just depressed.
Here's the thing. Okay, Shirley goes away like on her first business trip since baby Luca was
Since the
born.
baby, yeah.
All right.
Lubie had like a rare night off because the grandparents took the kid. He thought he was going to get together with some friends and have a good time. It didn't go as
It
planned.
was a
But
freaking disaster.
what he realized, and I don't know if this is an excuse or not,
It's the
He
truth. I'm not happy.
he lost his wedding
I
ring.
freaking lost my goddamn ring.
His wife goes
That's
away.
the first thing I lose right after the.
No,
I mean, we haven't
I
even
didn't
said
lose it in the
do,
drawer.
and I slide it. I mean, you know,
I didn't lose it in the dish. I literally have no idea where it is, and I'm not happy. About it.
So Shirley believes this one.
It's not a belief. She knows I'm not happy.
Conspiracy?
Where were you when you?
I realized it as I was eating in. I don't want to trash the place because I'm going to give it a second chance because it was late on a Thursday, so I'll leave out adjectives.
He
but-
went to a place I recommended for a burger because I've always had great
What,
burgers
Tootsie's?
there.
That was a good burger, yeah.
CJ Black's and Davey.
I've heard only great things, so I'm not even going to say it was not a great.
But it was one of
experience.
those things where, like me,
But I
I like
should've turned it
medium
back.
rare burgers, and if it comes out hammered, I send it back. But they brought it out, and you said it was well done.
It was well done. And again, that happens at a place. I'm not slamming them. I'm not saying I would never go again.
Right
All
back.
I've heard is great things. But we were sitting outside, and it was a Thursday night, and it was after 9. I think they close at like 11, so it's not like they're in prime time cooking service or whatever. And I would normally, I don't really send things back, but when it's like that, so I could
do.
enjoy it, I would send it back.
I always send
My
things
friends
back.
were eating, and they actually liked their burgers well done, so they weren't any help. So I was like, whatever. And then I'm biting into it, and I constantly am feeling my finger, like my ring moves a little bit, but it doesn't. It's not big on me. Like it fits solid. It just moves. So I'm always messing with it. Like that's
Shrinkage.
just. I have gotten thinner.
You've
I
had
guess.
finger shrinkage.
But
Tell her you pawned it. That'll go. over.
she's fine. She knows I'm more pissed than her. I paid for the ring. She didn't pay for it. Like I love the freaking ring. I like having a ring. Like I'm not that dude. I chose to get married.
Right.
Like I was divorced. Like I wanted to get married.
well,
so
I was.
I'm not hiding my. I literally show women it from across the room just so that they don't come near me, so I don't have to hear my wife
Like-
in my dreams. Like
Imagine he has to fend them off.
He does.
That's
He-
how hot this kid is.
But the thing is,
so
Lubie,
I'm not happy about
I
it.
was telling you before the show, I have
I don't want
a
yours.
spare ring,
I don't want yours.
no longer in
He's
use.
like, I don't want
think
Defo's either.
Defo might have a couple of them. I didn't hawk mine. What did you do with old wedding rings
I
after you
think
get divorced?
one I pawned in Vegas. I know for sure.
Nice. That's a good move.
And I usually bought the jewelry, whatever it was that came along with the wedding vows, from somebody that went into a neighborhood that was more than questionable. My friend Jay, the auction man, he always had great deals. I mean, they were unbelievable. Yeah.
It's classic.
So no, my wedding band, which no longer in use. I
I
got
wouldn't
a-
recognize it though if I
a-
saw it. Mine.
Oh,
I
okay.
really wouldn't.
Was it gold, white gold?
I
'Cause
think I had a gold band,
I
and
had a gold
she had a
band.
nice diamond
You don't
ring.
even have yours.
you had
Yeah.
white
It's
gold.
white gold with a diamond at the top, and it's really annoying.
I don't know where.
I had a
Maybe
platinum.
you don't wear. Have you
A
married a
platinum wedding band,
Jesus.
and it's
Yeah, no,
now
I didn't say that
sitting
much.
in a drawer. And I was going to give it to
You
my
should sell it.
daughter.
Oh.
Look.
You can make
When
money.
times
Gold
are
right now
tough,
is worth a lot.
It's not even gold; it's platinum. So I don't even know what
That's another
platinum's
level.
trading for. But
Yep.
no, I'm going to give it to my daughter at some point.
That's a
after I
step
kick
up
off
if you're in
from-
the recording industry, but I think it goes the other way. If you're
My
talking
daughter
about
could
rings.
hawk it or put it on a necklace or melt it down or do whatever she
What
wants.
does it
but-
amount to in the end? It's only as simple.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
hate
it's
to see
fine. I just
Lubie
hate it.
getting crucified over this because
My wife's
honestly,
fine.
he is the most loyal
She's not
effing
worried.
individual you will
I'm
ever
mad.
meet in your life. I mean, look at the schlepping he does for the show along with all the other stuff he's
I
done
know,
over the
but I
years.
just found the timing very suspicious that as soon as his wife goes away, he happens to
Well, obviously.
lose his wedding band.
That's
So-
annoying that's when it happens.
That move
When-
doesn't work anymore, though. Women sense right away
Well,
if you're
obviously.
married. They know it, right?
Yes.
Well,
You cannot fool
Well,
a
even
woman
if they
anymore.
don't, I mean, you can wear a wedding ring and make a move.
Yeah.
Like that's what I don't. In this world we live in, people
can't-
care or don't care. Like
You can't.
it's on you. It's on you,
can-
the person in the
you
relationship.
can wear a wedding ring and make a move.
I don't blame. I never blame the other person. It's always the person in the relationship.
Look at your
It's
boy
not their-
Donnie Trump. He was probably wearing a ring when he met Stormy.
There you go.
No? You think he took it off?
I don't know. So, all right, let's get back on track here. Gulfstream Park, 10 Palms. There is a buzz in the air, and you've mentioned this several times. It's like whenever there's a big sporting event that's about to take place the day before, don't you love come to a racetrack?
I do. I really like the day before. I mean, in certain places where they're only open for short periods of time, like Del Mar or Keeneland, every day is kind of like that. But maybe not so much at Del Mar, but Keeneland certainly is the case. Saratoga has that kind of vibe.
Yeah, that feels.
But the Friday before the big races on Saturday is always a good time.
Well-
And you can see, I mean, the preparations are enormous. I watched a lot of coverage. I watched the Eclipse Awards last night.
right.
A little bit of that. And one of the things I saw, I guess we'll get into it when you're handicapping the Pegasus, but they did show some shots of the horses schooling in a paddock. And there's a different look to these stakes horses as compared to, say, those that are in the paddock for the third at
Yeah.
Mountaineer.
Or for 10,000
and-
claimer. Yeah.
So every horse tends to look great, but there were two horses in the paddock that I saw schooling yesterday on TV, and maybe they all would have looked great, But these horses really look sharp. So
they're all class,
yeah.
like exuding class, like
Exuding,
our friends at
Trevor
Tropical
Denman,
Acres.
yeah.
And so the
Like Segredo.
Eclipse was last night, and our friend Kate and Bradar was, I guess, one of the MCs, or also doing some of the
I
hosting
tell you
duties.
what, the two ladies, and one was a familiar figure here in South Florida sports coverage, was, and I didn't realize, I've seen her on some horse racing broadcasts, Lindsay Zarniak.
Oh, yeah,
she's
Zarniak, she's
remember
good.
her.
Colleague of
She
Tony's.
Was she with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she did a great job. And Brittany Uriton used to be on FanDuel TV and then sort of moved to NBC, although she's seen far less because she's not. They only
Yeah,
have
it's not
events
on every day,
occasionally,
yeah.
and I don't know what else she does for NBC, but she's great. These were two of the best MCs I've ever seen,
Oh, good.
male or female.
Total pros.
I mean, really
Lindsay
a great
is-
job. They made it delightful. Yeah,
Lindsay is
that can be some boring stuff. You know,
it's
that kind
about
of
as
Chicken,
classy.
well,
as you can get.
Sovereignty was awarded Horse of the Year as expected, and I misspoke earlier the week. I thought Sovereignty might have been entered in the Pegasus, but he's not. He's going to make his debut later on. Might be going to the Dubai World Cup. His
Bill Mott, Trainer of the Year, which
Yeah.
is deserved. I
of
thought,
course,
yeah.
and as we heard last week, Bill Mott going to be training one of Clark Spencer's
That's crazy.
Horses. Clark, the former
That's crazy.
sports
That's
scribe
crazy.
at the Herald and friend of college roommate of Dave Hyde, who was here last week.
Tony, you probably ran into Mott. I used to do a lot of interviews with Bill Mott way back in the day when
With
he
who?
was kind of
Bill Mott.
Bill Mott.
at Hialeah.
Kentucky
I
Derby
remember many times being on his barn in Hialeah, and
Yes.
he was an up and comer.
That's
But
funny.
he was established, but he was still an up and comer.
When
And wow, I mean, what he's done in the last year or so is
we would
unbelievable.
go,
Legend.
we would go to the races here and then go to his bar in Hialeah.
Well, the thing was, Bill Mott trained the Great Cigar, who ran off that like 18 race winning streak or whatever, and that it was his claim to fame. And Bill Mott was known as kind of a trainer's trainer, always doing right by the horse and not focusing on the Triple Crown or
Well, he
three-year-olds.
skipped the Preakness with Somerton.
Yeah, and the thing is, for a long time, he was known as being a turf specialist, an older horse specialist. Now he's gotten, as he got older, he turned his focus to the Triple Crown races, and he won his first Derby by DQ, which was much to Lubie's delight, right? Because you cashed on that ticket when the horse got DQ'd. Country?
No, that was me.
That was
Yeah,
Animal
you.
Kingdom.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
won with Animal Kingdom.
Oh, Animal Kingdom. Okay, you got.
we got put up a country house. It was absolutely
that was
fantastic.
Defo who did it. The thing where even he was like, "Yeah, it was probably douchey, but I won."
No, we went from collecting $3,000 to collecting 11.
And true or false? Did Bill Mott start as an assistant to Woody Stevens?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, and Woody Stevens, of course,
And-
won
and-
5
Tony was
Belmonts
always
in a
around the
row.
woodman. Always around the woodman. I remember I'd push him out of the way to get an Indy with Woody Stevens.
And that was when I first got involved as a degenerate horse player. I was in high school, and I went to the
How
Belmont
unfortunate.
every year, and I loved seeing Woody's horses. That the
How
great-
he was great.
how
the
could you
greatest-
not love Woody Stevens?
Yeah, no, and the greatest thing I saw to this day in horse racing remains Conquistador Cielo won the Met Mile as a 3-year-old, and then the Belmont Stakes 4 days later. He won the Met Mile on Memorial Day, which was a Monday.
Yeah.
And then he won the Belmont Stakes on
Wow.
the Saturday of the same week.
Well, how about
And he was a
Forgo?
freak. And he was just like to go from winning a mile race to a 1.5-mile classic. Do you remember that?
I was a huge Woody Stevens fan. I
He,
had
what
the
about
pleasure of.
Forgo? He was
Fargo was before my time.
Yeah, but he was a frequent guest on many shows that I did back in the day when I was doing a lot of TV horse racing, and you could hear my old Kentucky home playing in the background when he spoke. I
Yep.
mean, it was just it was
Well, no,
everything that was classic about
I'm
thoroughbred
so-
racing.
So glad for all the success that he's had in the last year with Sovereignty winning the Kentucky Derby.
It
by
was like
finishing
talking to Tommy
first.
Lasorda or something about baseball when you talk to the Woodman. Yeah.
that's what it was like.
And now, the aim for Sovereignty is to win the Breeders' Cup Classic, which he did not get to run in last year because he spiked the fever a couple of days before. And now they're going to be pointing Breeders' Cup this year at Keeneland, which is
wow,
spectacular.
Yeah, I've been
But
trying to get that.
Meanwhile, the eyes of the horse racing universe
Here.
are upon Gulfstream Park this weekend. And, again, the buzz in the air. Joe Beja was telling me today on the Friday before, they've got 700 people here at Ten
Oh,
Palms.
Jesus.
wow.
And usually for the biggest race days, they get about, 1,100, 1,200. So, to get that bigger crowd for a Friday card shows you a lot of people are in town. A lot of people are eager for.
Oh, this
and
is huge.
It's not just the Pegasus itself, which is the last race, 13 on the card, but there's 6 other stakes races, full field, really hard to decipher. It's going to be a great day for gamblers and betting action, and a great day also. Well, here is going to be completely booked, but usually you can get into 10 Palms every day. There's live racing, which is Thursday through Sundays, and they have the great Sunday buffet. The Koch clan is coming out this week.
Nice.
Now
Not
the
just-
buffet working today.
They got the
And there's
buffet
buffet
today.
today.
They've got the buffet, tomorrow. That's all special events and all parts of the track. We'll talk with Joe Beja later on about what
I saw him
tickets
on the way
remain.
in, and I asked him because I had a vision, and this should be one of your questions to Joe B when he's on the show. How many over/under is 4 and a hook right now on the number of shots of the finest high-end tequila? That and are they not also having thinking about the dynamics of what this guy is doing? I was trying to figure out, did he learn all this stuff in college? He's got the 10 Palms going. He's got the Carousel, which is having Griffin Johnson and all these highfalutin hoity-toity celebrities. He's got all the regular concessions for the people there. The bars all over the track.
Fulvial Sardelli is doing the VIP area.
And
down
is he not doing a taste of Gulfstream also?
That's
No,
next
that's
week,
next
next week,
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
That's
Wow.
on
But
Holy
it's
I
Holy
was
Bull
thinking,
week.
how much
It
sugar
is
is
Holy
this
Bull.
guy? Is that
Well,
right? How do you
He's-
control all of that, man?
Well, that's
That's
why
what we're
he's a
asking.
pro, and he's been
That
around
takes
the
some
block.
talent, man.
So this week, of course, you've got Pegasus Day, which will be tomorrow, and there's still some tickets for some of the areas. Go online to GulfstreamPark.com, and you can find what's available. And then next weekend, the first of the stepping stone races for the Florida Derby and the Kentucky Derby is the Holy Bull Stakes. That's Saturday, January 31st. Another great day of racing action, but also the return of the Taste at the Track event, which is going to be tacos and tequila. So I think that's up your alley on the 31st. So
I would love that. I really would.
Good,
But
it's really good.
no, I was trying to figure out, and we really have to applaud this guy. A monumental hospitality task.
Yep.
To oversee all of this. I mean, how many people are involved, Mike Mayo? This is
And
one of the
it's
biggest
not
events.
just the volume and the number of people, but the type of people. These are A-listers,
Yeah,
and
VIP.
all levels
to-
of food.
That are
too.
not used to the track.
and
They're
to
not
keep
used to.
well, and it's you got to keep everybody happy. And
Yep.
I don't want to say these people are entitled, but they're
They're
used to a
entitled.
certain level.
They're
of
entitled.
he's
They're
got a-
entitled.
Considering they landed a chopper
know
to the
what?
scoreboard
Yeah,
before they
exactly.
came in. Yeah.
Joe Beja's trick is he hires the right people.
Oh, yeah.
He
He's got a
has
great team.
Staff. He has
great
staff.
team in
How much
place.
do you have to delegate, though? I mean, you
A
got to
lot.
ask them how many people are involved in this whole operation
No, we
on
will.
a day like tomorrow, which is obviously, I mean, Florida
It's
Derby
gonna be-
Day and
yeah.
Pegasus. They're probably
Those
one
are the
too,
two
right?
biggest. Yeah, the two biggest days on the racing calendar here at Gulfstream Park. Definitely Florida Derby Day, which this year I think is the last Saturday of March, and tomorrow Pegasus Day. And we'll ask him about how he manages to
Oh, no, he's
maintain
doing
his Saturday, how big of a crew he has, and all the other things. But first, hey, let me just get back to your overcooked burger because, look, it's one thing if you have it undercooked, you send it back, they do it more. But when it's overcooked, and it just to me ruins the whole experience. But Val and I, when we were in New Orleans last week, we arrived on a Friday night late. We did the show here, and I flew out. And there's a place in New Orleans. I don't know if you've ever been, Defo, called Port of Call. It's kind of like a dive bar.
I've
You were
seen
telling
it,
us
yeah.
about it. You were telling us about it.
But they're known for their burgers. So we get
Did you go?
there. Yeah, we got there and we
That was the place you
sidled
went
up to
Friday,
the bar. I ordered their classic rum drink, the Monsoon, and we ordered a couple
Monsoon?
of burgers. And the
What was in a
burgers,
monsoon?
the Monsoon, it's a rum drink, all
Oh, it's
kinds
run?
of concoction.
It's,
Yeah,
it's something that
and
you,
we were
You're
walking.
gonna
you
get
get
wrecked
buried
from this.
under if you
Yeah.
don't scale.
You're gonna
the
get
way.
wrecked. It's like the
I think a
hurricane.
Gorilla Monsoon. I remember that guy. Monsoon.
It was a good cocktail. It did the trick after a
I was
long
gonna say
flight.
it's like a hurricane.
And we were walking back and forth to the hotel. But we ordered the burgers. They're known for their burgers, big, also hefty burgers, sloppy. And the guy said, "How do you want them?" We said medium rare. It came out. All right, they weren't medium rare. They were like
Oh, it was rare.
rare minus, like almost raw.
Yeah.
But me and Val, we took our
You have
first
to eat
bite,
it.
I'd say
And-
eat
no,
it
no.
that way. Yeah.
and we just said, "You know what? We're good with this."
You have to eat
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
If you send that back, it's going to be a freaking dead to the world.
No, because
how big is? Go ahead.
no, I was just saying, like, I was happy when it comes out undercooked because it means
Yeah.
they trust the quality of their
Yeah,
meat.
that's
Because
true.
I would eat steak tartare if it's good quality meat,
Yes.
and this was practically tartarish,
Yes.
and we both loved it.
That's
so
the way to
even
go.
even
Yeah.
though it wasn't medium rare,
It was.
it
Medium
was
rare is overrated.
it made
It's
us
overcooked.
happy.
Yeah.
It was so
If something's
good.
undercooked, I'll eat it. It's when it's overcooked that's the problem.
But a
How-
burger,
how-
I mean,
how thick
they
is that
scared
burger?
people
It
with
was,
this,
it was a thick burger.
these
It
health
wasn't a-
reports about how you can't eat a burger if it's like undercooked. Oh my God, we
No,
can't.
that's not true.
I think I'm feeling that's bogus. I cooked up a burger this morning actually for my little dog, and I was
Skippy.
No, Skippy was a little out of it. I told you, but I have another dog, Holly,
Holly,
and so I wanted her to have a little enhancement to her usual food.
Nice.
And I like everything like as rare as
Right.
it can be.
Right, you're an original.
And so I cooked it, and I absolutely looking at it, and I'm going, can I feed this to the dog? And I said, hell yeah. And then I ate some myself. And I was like, this is the way to have a burger.
Well, I mean, I think all that old health guidance is out the window. What I've heard actually today is RFK Jr. is now recommending that you just get a cow and just slice the skin off the cow and eat it right there without even pretending to cook
You're
it.
not even raising the cow.
Oh man!
Yeah.
So
no,
all
but
right.
a rare burger is way better than medium rare.
We
than
were
anything
so
like that.
happy.
Yeah.
We were so happy. And there, instead of coming with fries, the standard dish that the side that they don't charge you for, it's included in the cost of the burger.
Jambalaya.
No, baked potato.
Oh, nice.
Like a
Interesting.
fully loaded baked
Oh,
potato.
fully loaded.
God.
Yeah, sour cream.
No extra charge.
Well, they do charge for the sour cream.
Yeah.
And if you want some mushrooms on the, they
Well,
offer
well, mushrooms and
shredded
grilled
cheese,
onions and-
mushrooms, sour cream, bacon bits. You get and scallions. You get the scallions and bacon bits for free. You got to pay like $1.
So were you at Tipitina's for that John Cleary show?
No, actually,
What happened?
John Cleary was at the Maple Leaf.
Oh, at the Leaf.
And
Nice.
the Tipitina show was the anniversary show for the Radiators. I think 35th anniversary of the
That
Radiators.
looked like it was
That
great.
was sold out. We couldn't get in
You
there.
couldn't? What?
And then we ended up not going to Maple Leaf. We were tired, but we walked around Frenchman Street there.
The Leaf's a little hard to get to if you don't have a car.
We were
yeah.
staying in the quarter.
a little bit
And
of a
you got to
pain,
take
yeah.
you got to take an Uber, at that
Can you
time.
get
And
you can't really take a bus or a
no,
trolley there,
Uber, you
yeah.
can take a one of those streetcars during the daytime, but they don't run
I,
past
I
midnight.
love the Leaf. It's such a dump.
Yep.
And with such great music, that's my favorite combination. In
So,
New Orleans, yeah.
We had a great time in New
And he
Orleans.
found his way to
We-
How can you
fairgrounds.
not have a
Oh.
great time in New Orleans?
Yes, and the thing was,
He
so
found his way to the
here's
fairgrounds.
the funny part. So
he was talking all that crap.
I thought I saw him
know,
by
he
the
was
rail
talking all
going,
that crap.
come on with that fire.
I sent some pictures to you. We had lunch at this renowned po' boy bakery place called the Parkway, which happened to be very close to the fairgrounds. I don't know how I arranged that, but it was like kind of a gray, raw, overcast day. So I said, let's go there for a couple of races. And
Oh,
we,
really?
we
You-
did.
Well,
got
Val
a-
likes it,
you
so
got
that's what works
agreement
for him.
there?
but they have an indoor
They
seating
have a
like
area.
casino, though, also.
No,
Yeah.
but we went to the indoor seating area, so we were protected from the elements. But as we were walking around the walking ring, who do we run into? It was a big race day. It was their first of the 3-year-old stakes races.
Kate Brader.
Kate
Caden.
There you
ran
go.
into
Call.
Caton there, and she was working for FanDuel on assignment. She's based here at Gulfstream during the winter months, and she might drop by the show today.
That'd
She
be
was
She's
coming
great.
out-
Man. She's
We've
awesome.
known her forever.
But we've known her forever. She used to be the PR director at Calder Racecourse back when they still
She's
had
just great.
Back when
races.
Phil Saltzman was saying, and they're not going to get her today.
Yeah, but she was working. We ran into her, and it was just it was nice. It was funny, coincidental, because I never see her here. She's
Never.
always down at the FanDuel set, and we're always up here.
Yep.
But it
We
was
see
good
her
running
there.
into her.
Comus, by the way, Zep bound, dropped 60 pounds.
Yeah, no, he's
See this
looking
guy? He looks
thinner
great,
than
yeah.
me. He is definitely also doing the juicing, and it's working.
No,
So-
he talked about it.
yeah, no, he's open about it. It's good.
He wasn't that heavy, though, was he? I
Oh,
don't remember him
he
weighing
got a
60
little. I
pounds
don't want to
wrong.
say he was rotund,
He
but he was a little
pudgy.
bit bowling ballish. He would go with Ron Nicoletti to Christine
Oh,
Lee's
yeah,
every
some ribs,
day
yeah.
after the races and
Oh,
knock
really?
back a few and have the ribs and have the wings and have the fried rice. And look, far be it for me to critique anybody else's eating habits, but yeah, Larry realized it and then he dropped away. He looks great. He's
Good for
ready to
him.
go.
Oh,
He's
really
in,
don't.
and I think he's calling the race on NBC tomorrow.
Is
It's
he?
on
Oh,
NBC.
wow.
The races are the
Yeah, they
big
usually
races.
have big races. Usually,
NBC Universal.
How's the catering at the Breakers, Mike Mayo? Have you had any experience with that? That's what a Cliff's
Yeah,
Awards
Breakers. Oh, I
Breakers.
didn't realize. For some
hey,
reason,
you
I
know
thought
what?
it was
I'm looking
here.
on the tables because I'm trying. I really the shot wasn't bright enough for me to identify the food. And I'm not a big fan of banquet food in general,
No,
but
I know it's-
but this looked pretty good.
The
So-
Breakers is awesome.
It's a class establishment,
It's-
and they
it's-
won't let me near the joint.
You've
Well,
never
they
been
let-
there? Yeah.
They let me in with flying colors. Because
No,
it's
you
a-
were
it's a
Mr.
grand
You were
opening.
Mr.
I've
Breaker.
driven past it a few times,
Mr.
but
Crono.
they have a very highly regarded Sunday brunch buffet there.
That's got to be a little pricey.
I think it's over 200. It's north of 200 per
Over
person. now.
200?
Two
Yeah.
sticks for
Two
brunch?
sticks per person.
the brunches are awesome.
Does it come with a boat ride?
It's
to
basically
Bahamas,
100.
or,
With the tax and tip, you spend in 5
Oh, that's
500,
ridiculous.
5
It
sticks.
better be
for 2
freaking
people.
awesome. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And
I don't even know what it would have to be for.
What could you put on there for
I
five
don't, like
sticks?
crab legs, like I don't even eggs Benedict, like I don't even know.
Eggs
crab
Benedict.
legs,
Caviar,
sprinkled with crack.
truffles, like
And but I had a great Sunday brunch in New Orleans, and this is a place that I had never been, and it's one of the classic old French Quarter establishments, Galatoire's.
I've been there. Yeah, it's got.
Okay, so
I've been there
classic-
for the brunch. They do a good job.
Well,
I've been
so-
there.
but
It's great. It
they
is.
have a power brunch for the New Orleans crowd in their main dining room for Sunday brunch with some of the classic Creole dishes.
Mayo
But-
found like the coolest.
but we
brunch ever.
did the alternative once every 3 months. They have a special Sunday brunch, unlimited fried chicken with champagne
Okay.
for 2 hours, free flowing champagne, platters of fried chicken with side dishes like mac and cheese, collard greens, cream corn. Did it with Val and one of her cousins or relatives that is living in New Orleans, and the three of us just had ourselves a time, and it was good.
Did they have the band going around? They usually have music.
Didn't
Isn't that
have
the
the music
Galatoire's?
in
Yeah.
the dining room where we were.
They usually have like
but-
a couple of guys that play really nice sort of New Orleans style jazz.
But let me tell you, I got bombed. I got sloshed. I hadn't been that drunk in a long time. So much so that basically after eating the brunch, I basically climbed into bed and was done for the day. It was like Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Well, unlimited fried chicken, the way you're eating these days, and then champagne unlimited, like
I
Champagne
and you don't
hangover,
have
by
a
the
flight.
way.
You don't have a flight to get to.
Yeah.
You can attest to this. Champagne hangovers are the worst.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's rough. Yeah,
all those bubbles, all that sugar,
yeah, it's rough.
but it's all right. Hey, there's going to be all kinds of fun festivities here this weekend. Again,
You can hear it in the
and I
background.
can hear it now. We got a nice
I
crowd
love
going.
the party.
I'm not partaking in the gambling action today. I'm
My
saving
numbers just came in.
5-7. You got a
No,
5-7?
765 tried. I don't have anything on it, unfortunately, but and they're good numbers. What you got? 5-1,
All right.
4-5, and
You're
11-1.
7-6 is my number. I got a 167 box as my birthday. I usually do that just without looking at a racing form.
You should
But
have it right here.
all kinds of
Although
ways.
the exact is not going to be that fast.
All right. Well, all right. Let's take our first break,
Let's do
and before we do, I got to talk about our friends at Tropical Acres. It's been a
Yes.
while since
We
I.
haven't
Wait a minute. I
Extol
didn't
their
hear anything
virtues.
about. Weren't you guys out on the town eating last night with this?
Mayo,
Well, we'll
Lauderdale
talk
Food
about
and
the
Wine
food
Festival?
festival. Yeah,
Come
we'll
on.
talk
Mayo
a
was
little-
at a ridiculous
I
event.
need some details.
Oh, well.
jealous.
So I went to the.
I was doing my wedding ring.
and
He's
again,
getting
visit
freaking
I
Lauderdale.
had a
Toro.
small snack last night. I was at.
I
yeah.
would talk
You were
about
busy searching for your wedding ring.
And he's eating Otoro.
all their events are
Shoved down
sold
his
out,
throat.
so I don't really have to
There's
hype the
nothing to
tickets
say, yeah.
anymore. Actually, there are a few left, a handful left for the Sunday brunch. So go online to blfoodwine.com and you could use the promo code Lunchbox to get an extra 15% off. But last night's event was the Asian themed walk and roll. What a great night, because there were like 15 restaurants there, including our friend Sopanut from Itai brought a bunch of stuff,
I love
and he was the belle of the ball, the
yeah?
longest lines all
Wow.
night for his masaman chicken curry and a green curry beef that was served over rice, and people were just saying, "Oh my God, it's so good! Where is this place?" Itai, one of our sponsors, is in Boca Raton there. But not only that, our friend Tuan from Miso Japanese Tapas in Fort Lauderdale, he brought a 250-pound bluefin tuna
Get out of here.
to the party. Him and 4 guys were
How'd he get it
hoisting
in there?
it like Cleopatra. They just like
Oh,
had
really?
it on a
Giant
thing,
fish, yeah.
and they brought it in.
And these are big. Like
He's a
Tuan's
big
a big
dude.
dude.
Because the fish comes in, you have to freeze it to kill the parasite. So it was frozen and a
Oh,
little
so it's
bit
heavier.
heavier.
Oh, Jesus.
So he said it felt more like 350 pounds than 250, but then it defrosts and he started carving up this thing. Oh my God, it was so great because it was straight up sashimi, like high quality tuna, all the different cuts, the tuna belly, the chutoro, the otoro. And the difference I explained to people who don't know cuts of tuna, it's like
It's fat level,
filet
right?
mignon, ribeye, sirloin,
parts of the
like the
body.
different marbling and the different
Fat
fats.
level,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I
For
had,
flavoring.
of course, the fatty tuna
Otoro,
belly.
Yeah.
He carved me up a whole. I had like a half pound of it. I was like,
How did people respond? They must have loved that.
oh yeah, it was
That looked like the most fun of the event.
It was such
did
a
you use
showpiece.
soy sauce or anything. Just
a little brush of soy
Otoro,
sauce,
maybe.
a little
you don't
brush of
really need
soy
it. It's such a good
sauce.
flavor.
just and then a little hit of the wasabi, and that's all you need. And I literally probably scarfed down about not a full pound, but probably 10 to 12 ounces of just pure protein
So
tuna.
they lost money on
It was
you.
luscious.
Oh,
I
Mayo
mean, it was
for
great. great time. They're having a great time. I mean, it continues tonight. Barbecue event is sold out. I'm going to go there. Maybe Ken might be there too.
Ken, I think, is going to go there.
And tomorrow's the grand tasting. I'm one of the judges for the judge portion. They have a People's Choice judging 80 different restaurants. I got to take 80 bites tomorrow. I'm glad it's the end of the week.
I mean, realistically,
Yeah, how do you do it?
How can you possibly do
How do you do that?
I mean, 10 things would be a lot.
Yeah,
when we did that spaghetti sauce thing,
you take
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to do like 10 different
It
things.
is.
very little bites. And then when you kind of whittle it down to like your 5 favorites, then you kind of take another bite.
Okay.
But you know, this is
90 bites.
It's what separates the amateurs from the pros, Tony. And I'd complain, but who would listen? It's like the world's smallest violin.
You tend to
Yeah,
catch.
no one's
you
listening
tend to
to you.
catch.
Yeah, no one's listening.
For no reason. Yeah.
So again,
Tropical Acres.
they're doing a great job.
No,
We'll do that the next.
Tropical
We can do
Acres.
that the next break.
You
You just did a visit
We
Lauderdale.
did a visit Lauderdale.
We can move on to Acres next.
All
break.
right. Well, we
you,
love Acres. They got happy.
We
We'll
do
talk
love
about
Acres.
them. We got to talk. Norman love
You're
chocolate.
starting to intersect one commercial.
Yeah, that's the
and
best
another.
when you can do
Yeah, yeah.
The
8
double-
things in one
Let me
live.
tell you about Johnny and Mac by the railroad track.
The
You
triple
want a car
Lindy.
painted?
My
I
favorite
tell you
Defo
what.
would work in four companies in the middle of a segment as not alive.
That's good. All right, let's
Libby
take a
knows the
break.
drill, man.
Maybe we will see Joe Beja after the break.
Hey, I'd be
And
amazed if he wasn't passed
Maybe
out.
we'll see-
We might see
Maybe
Kate
He's in a
Radar.
fetal.
We might see Mark Hockman, the radio
Oh, Huck.
host
There you
on.
go.
You may see a
they're
whole
doing
new
their
set of
show
people.
at 2:00. Him and Channing Crowder, former Dolphin, that have that very entertaining afternoon radio show on 560 and now 104.3 FM.
On FM.
That's starting at 2. Hawk was going to come by, but he got caught up. I guess 95
the
had a
traffic was rough
huge
by me.
wreck in.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Which way is he coming from?
From
yeah, he's
Boca.
coming
Hopefully-
from north.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
he's
good.
screwed.
So he
Yeah,
said
yeah,
he
yeah.
was hung up and he might not be able to get to
Us
make it
before he's
on
got
the
a
A
show.
show.
likely excuse not to make his own show.
Well,
he'll make his
um,
show probably, but he's not
he'll
going to
make the 2:00.
I
But
saw my man, The Tree, who's been an engineer there at QAM
Yeah, that's
for
gotta say
like
that.
100 years.
yeah, no, and we love Hawk because he loves food. He loves Skyline Chili, and I occasionally chime in on his show.
Oh, he's a degenerate too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's me and-
Skyline Chili.
We're very much aligned. Skyline Chili opening a new location in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah. They'll
My
probably do
man-
well there, yeah.
My man Sarni sent me. No, actually, it was my man Sheldon G sent me that
Oh, yeah.
note.
Charm
That-
City Burger, by the way, opened up
Oh,
finally
did they
that
open?
location. Used
Mike
to be a Mexican
Saperson.
restaurant. That was actually pretty
Okay.
good. I blow by there because there are tennis courts right back there where I play my son on the occasional Sunday when we play in Boca Raton. But
Yeah.
people have been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike Saperstein,
Yeah.
Sunshine
Well, Charm City's
Provisions,
great.
Charm City, opening the new location, and Skyline. One more reason to go to the Kentucky Derby if they're going to be in Louisville,
No,
Kentucky.
that would be a reason to duck out. That was the first place I ever had beer cheese, though.
Was it Louisville?
In Louisville, yeah.
Oh, beer cheese is great.
Beer cheese. I don't find it that to be
It's
that
fine.
great,
It's
Tony.
just-
I had a hot brown.
I got to admit, it
hot
wasn't anything
browns
special. Yeah.
are big. All right, Lubie, let's take that break. We'll be back after this. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets, they've got eggs Benedict, they've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years, Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Looking for inspired comfort food in a cozy setting? Blue Collar in Miami is the place to go. Located at 6789 Biscayne Boulevard, it moved to bigger digs a year ago, now has full liquor, and still features all your old favorites from chef-owner Danny Surfer. Fantastic burgers, the braise of the day, and the city's best key lime pie. And drink specials every day. Open daily with weekend brunch. For reservations and information, go to bluecollarmiami.com. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hours 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Same great Thai food, beautiful new location. I'm talking about Eat Thai, now in Boca Raton at 6299 North Federal Highway. Thai cuisine is having a moment, and Chef Sopanut makes some of the best in South Florida. A hip and modern spot with authentic Thai street food and some innovative twists. The spicy oxtail soup, Thai bouillabaisse, shrimp ceviche, and classic noodle dishes will wow you. And they now offer full liquor and craft cocktails too. Open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Go to eatthaiflorida.com for more information. All right, we're back at 10 Palms at Gulfstream Park. Big weekend on tap. The Pegasus Cup here at Gulfstream tomorrow. The Visit Lauderdale Grand Tasting tomorrow. All kinds of stuff. But before, and we don't know if Joe Beja is going to make it or not. He's very busy with all the events going on here. Tony, I just wanted to kind of finish up the whole holiday New Year thing. You were up in Vermont for a stretch.
Yes.
What do you do up there for fun? Chop wood or just kind of make a fire, shovel snow, slip on ice?
Yeah, what the hell do you do there if it's negative 30? We were in Minnesota, but at least it was like 8. Like, I don't know what the hell do you do at negative. Like, what do you do?
We caught some luck when we were there.
Yeah,
It wasn't as severe as it is now, where there's gas and pepper spray flying all over the
negative
streets.
30.
Yeah.
You know what?
Does thing work in your home? Like, isn't at that point it starts affecting the actual inside?
No.
Okay, thank God.
My daughter and my son were there. So the four of us, it was
spend time there
great.
as a
because
family.
Do you go
we had-
sleigh riding? Do you like go down mountains in a sled? I can see the whole Segredo clan.
It's
Just
like Charlie
do.
Brown.
We do. We actually do.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's
actually
a
do.
lot of fun. It is.
One of these years, we're gonna visit Segredo and just make his life a living hell.
And I gotta just also ask, because I once the coldest I've ever been was in Winnipeg when I covered the Florida Panthers inaugural year. They
We
sent
talked
me
about that before.
right. It was minus 30 was the high.
Wow.
And I had to rent a car because things are spread out, and they
You actually
handed me
tried to
this
drive in
coil that you have
Oh,
to put on
no.
your car battery
No.
to prevent it from
what
freezing and
happens.
exploding. Do you put like thing
You have to do that
coils
every
on your
day?
batteries up there?
Yes, you
how does it
do.
work? Yeah.
Yes, you do.
And chains on your tires?
I have snow tires
Okay.
that, you know,
And you don't have to do any weird stuff with it if you have snow
Where do you
tires?
go though, Tony? There's nowhere to go.
So you don't
right?
go anywhere.
Can
right?
I
Like,
ask you
can't leave.
another question, Tony?
we're like
As a-
badgering him.
As a person, I feel like Jim Sarney now. As a person who has residences both in Davie in South Florida and in Vermont, what's the
Yes.
name of the town?
Mount Holly.
Mount Holly.
Name
Don't
of
you
my
have
dog.
it
My other dog.
backwards? Aren't you supposed to be here in the winter months and up there in the summer?
Well, as it is, we my wife and I speak about wife.
Yeah.
Married 35 years.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Kinda
Mazel
hard,
tov.
my mom
So-
says.
You got
Yeah.
me and the Defo beat by about 4 times.
You got me
Combined,
beat,
no, I'm right up there with Tony.
Oh,
I think I got 30
30
total. Yeah,
30
28.
married,
Combined.
28, 3 wives.
Combined.
3 wives. All
That's
right.
almost 9 apiece.
But no, congrats on that. But again, so you just enjoy the cold weather? You like getting up
If
there?
it's the four of us and it's 30 below,
You're okay.
we just hunker down and spend.
But
great
why do you go
family
up there in
time.
the winter and not just in the summer?
Well, for the Christmas, right?
We go for
Christmas,
Christmas
the
and
snow.
New Year's.
you ever go to a
crowds.
restaurant? I mean,
Yeah,
are
do
they all
how do you
snowed
eat
in?
out
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it's like that?
Yeah, we go to a restaurant.
It's not like you're like Mayo. You eat out every night.
No, so you're cooking. Like, how does that even work? You can't
What,
grill.
do you have like frozen caribou in the freezer and you just kind of eat whale blubber and stuff? I
frozen
don't,
deer.
Tony, we both grew up in the Northeast.
yeah,
New
that's what's so
Jersey,
funny. You guys are
Brooklyn.
asking more questions than me.
I went to school in Boston.
He was in
But
Syracuse.
one of the things I remember
Syracuse is colder than Vermont.
yeah, like
Syracuse.
that's crazy.
One of the things I recall is that after leaving school and those very cold, frigid winters in the Northeast in Boston, and when I came here and I played golf and went to the beach on my first Christmas, I said, I'm never going
That's what
back.
Defo said.
and me, I can't wait
Straight
to
to
go
Los
back.
Angeles, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah,
right
I
out of
can't
the-
wait
Tony's
to
our
go back.
loon.
I
Follow
love
the sun.
cold.
Follow
Yeah,
the
how do
sun.
He
you-
loves
down
the cold.
here.
I like a little bracing.
I like it
hit.
for like 5 minutes.
Once in a while, yeah. Once in a while.
Like a
it's all
day,
right,
it's
yeah.
great.
It was
It's great for
actually-
that day.
It was in the 30s last week in New Orleans.
Yeah, you're
and
like, all right, it's about
Get out of here. It
That
was
was-
sunny and 60. I watched the races.
no.
In the
On
background.
Saturday it was
One day.
52 in raw,
Yeah.
and then it dropped even further. And Sunday was one of those brilliant, like
Yeah.
sunny but cold and crisp.
That's
and
a
it was
great
like
day,
it
yeah.
started off 38. We went to Cafe du Monde.
Is that the day you went to the track?
No, that was the day after the track when it really got chillier but sunny and crisp, and it was beautiful. And we had our cafe au laits and our beignets, and it was just fantastic.
It's hard to sell a trip to the racetrack to a girl when it was raw outside and she was freezing the entire time.
But
and
we were
shivering. Yeah.
indoors, and she had the brilliant idea of going to the bar and getting some bourbon. We sucked down a couple of bourbons on the rocks,
Nice.
and that
Did
was
you go
the
to
move.
that bar
On the
across the
rocks.
street?
Why would you have it on the rocks there?
Or you're saying
Why
straight?
don't you drink it straight?
That's what I'm telling you.
Because I'm not a man. I like.
What do you mean? I would mix it. I'm even worse.
There's a cool bar across the street from the fairground, so it's like a classic place.
Oh well, there's Louise's.
yeah.
Louise's at the track or something like that.
There's a right across the
But
street.
we
when you
hit
walk
some good
outside.
bars. We hit the classic Monteleone bar, the carousel that has the animal prints, and it
Yes.
spins around every 15
I
minutes.
think that's overrated. No,
And then we hit the Sazerac Lounge at the Roosevelt Hotel. It used to be the Fairmont, and then it converted to it's a Waldorf Astoria property now called the Roosevelt. But the Sazerac Lounge has been there forever. It's where the Sazerac was developed, a cocktail particular to New Orleans. It was great.
Is there any place in South Florida that you can get a good beignet?
oh, beignet, wow. That's a good one.
Grand Lux used to make interesting beignets.
Shuck and Dave.
But I don't know.
Beignets,
Yeah, I've never had beignets Chuck and Dave.
I'm gonna say no, but there is a.
Tannasini, does he make
there's
beignets?
Grand Lux used to make okay beignets.
When I was in
I don't know if they still do.
Tallahassee, there is a new chain that's opening up franchises that makes beignets, and I think I forgot what it's called. It's called Beignets and Coffee,
Oh, it's really
and it's
called that?
going around the southeast, and they made an excellent beignet. It was good.
I saw a place I was curious about on Let's Eat South Florida because I'm a big Philadelphia, New York pretzel guy. And it's not the same. I mean, no matter they have a good pretzel here at the concession stands, but it's still not quite what you're
Yeah.
looking for.
Right.
And it opened up in Palm Beach, Philadelphia Pretzels. You know about this place?
They used
There was some stuff on there.
Yes, people were
let's see.
chattering
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it, and with the mustard.
What do you
they
think?
Used
What do you think?
They used to have a Philly pretzel on 441, just north of Griffin.
And would you go out of your way to get them?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
was that good? Jesus.
At the Atlantic City Airport, they have a Philadelphia pretzel, but it's one of those ones that's wrapped in cellophane or whatever, like whatever.
Yeah, aluminum foil.
And so that takes a lot away from it.
I
But
love
getting them fresh out of the oven.
I love a good
pretty
pretzel.
Yeah.
I love it with mustard. It's got to be the spicy brown mustard.
Spicy brown.
Never the yellow mustard.
I had a big thing about that. I put it
I
up
saw.
like as a goof on my Facebook
And
page.
people
I
like
like
100
those.
responses. I
Those are
felt
the
like I was
biggest.
Mayo administrating all of these people going, oh my God, I tipped 28%. I had a weird one on tipping the other day. I don't know how you guys feel about this because we talk about tipping a lot. So I buy a pair of
there it is.
sunglasses and
Just texting Joe now. Let's
Yeah.
we'll get Joe in.
I buy a
here.
pair of
Tipping
sunglasses
rates,
and,
Mrs.
and when I
Defo,
cashed
tipping.
out, they had a suggested tip thing like
Oh
on the thing.
God!
So I didn't want to feel like a jerk. I'm thinking
This is
well,
buying what? A
pair of sunglasses. These
That's-
$27 sunglasses.
Yeah, tipping culture has gotten a little
And
crazy. At a
I
retail
ended up
shop,
leaving the girl $5 out of embarrassment because I didn't want to fill out like nothing on there on the credit card and have. But I'm thinking, well, what did she really do for me except go at her over there?
Look, in the service,
Joe B.
and we welcome Joe
Hello.
Beja. Very big week here at Gulfstream.
Wow.
Thank you
Yes.
for taking time out of your very busy
How does he
schedule.
even look sane? This guy?
Nah, he's a cool professional.
He never lets him know he
Uh,
sweats.
How are you, Joe? How's it going as we head into Pegasus weekend?
Coming to the finish line,
Okay.
pun intended.
Now, in the service industry, you worked it around it a long time. One thing at a hotel, you leave your maid a little something.
Yeah.
At a restaurant, obviously, bartenders and servers. But going into a retail shop to buy a pair of jeans or sunglasses, have
No.
you ever been confronted with a screen that has, he just said, a tip?
I mean, and you
For
feel like a loser
sunglasses.
if you leave
No.
nothing. I mean, you just.
I
do it.
even feel weird. I'm sorry if I'm going to say this, but when you do GoFundMe or you do charity donations,
Yeah.
and then they say, okay, how about for the people for administrative costs and things like that? And I'm just like, I
No.
guess you have to cover it so the other people don't cover it, but I would think that there'd be something else. I'm like, okay, I'm just already tipping. I'm already giving $100,
Yeah,
and
no.
now
And look,
I'm
we
getting
encourage
asked for 20 more,
everybody here,
but,
and you
you
guys add in a gratuity
Yeah.
sometimes automatically here at 10 Palms, and everybody works hard for it, especially on these big days. But yeah, when you just go to a retail shop, I don't know where. it
no,
all
I
lands.
don't.
Yeah, but
I got sucked
I
in.
mean, if you're on the higher end and maybe you have a personal shopper, of course, but not just going in and getting a glass,
Yeah.
pair
Personal
of
shop.
sunglasses or
Now,
something.
now
like
what
that,
time are you here till today?
when everything's done?
Yeah.
Usually like 9, 10 o'clock.
yeah,
And
no,
then
he's-
tomorrow you'll get here at what
tomorrow's
time?
one of
I'll
those
get here by
18-hour days. Yeah,
I'll
something
get here
like
by
that.
7, and I'll probably be done around 8.
How many?
13, 14-hour day.
You're gonna have how many people up here at 10 Palms tomorrow?
So we'll have about 1,000 people here on the 10 Palms side, and another 350 over on the Sardelli side.
Okay, and then of course you got up on the Flamingo. I mean, there's multiple facets
Yes.
tomorrow. Do you enjoy this? Does it get your blood pumping, or you just want it to be over with?
I enjoy it, and then as we get closer, I'm like, I can't wait to be going with, because today is the day where it's like little things that pop up that either someone threw a curveball, they didn't think about it. So now is the day that you've been planning all week and you've been executing. And like, I'll give you an example. One of our sponsors is doing all these activations, and they're like, no, we got the glassware, we have it, you don't need to provide the glassware. And then they show up and the
There's no
glassware is
glassware.
plastic.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's great. It has your
and,
logo
and
on
this
it.
is a classy event.
But you're in my
need-
VIP area, and
Right.
I'm not giving my VIPs a plastic cup.
Right.
So now I'm sending somebody out to the warehouse of the local glass company to buy some glasses because I don't have enough to do all these
Yeah,
activations.
no, and these are the little things that don't pop
Yep.
up till the end. How big is the
I was
staff?
thinking
Yeah.
about. I was thinking about. Joe on the way. I was doing my walk lap. I was thinking, what's Joe Beja got to do today? And the immensity of this all kind of is interesting to me because you have this here. You have the carousel thing, which has got like Griffin Johnson and all these.
Right.
Mike Tyson's going to show up.
Yeah.
Different kind of crowd, a little bit more hoity or whatever. Then you got the concession stands and all the bars.
Yes.
How on earth do you delegate the responsibilities so that everybody
Yeah.
operates smoothly?
So I'm very lucky that I have 6 of my own managers, and then I reach out to my colleagues at Santa Anita, and they send me like 5 people. And
Oh,
they
cool. Oh,
arrive
wow.
on Monday night, and then I put them to work, and I assign them a specific area, and I give them like a little Bible to go off of.
Okay.
And then we just kind of go day by day. We meet every day around 9 and say, okay, today your area is not ready yet, but you're going to help so-and-so prep their area.
Right.
Oh.
What's
so-
total staffing for tomorrow, including part timers or one day? Or, it's a lot. All right.
least-
I
That's
think
it.
Johnny V is going to be serving drinks.
Yeah, at least
Now,
about-
do they have the guy from Santa Anita that carves the
we'll have,
sandwiches
we'll
in the
have over
clubhouse?
500 people, including
500
temp,
workers,
including
okay.
temp staff and everything.
And one last question: if people go on to GulfstreamPark.com now, are there still any tickets remaining for any of the areas?
General admission tickets. So we have two types of general admission tickets. There is the Clubhouse general admission ticket, which is $135, and that includes unlimited Stella, Mick Ultra, Neutral, and that'll be on the apron. And then the Carousel Club has live DJs throughout the day, and that is a $200 general admission ticket, but it does not include bar or beverage, or that's just the cost of the ticket.
Right.
Two things. All right, is the guy from the carving station from the clubhouse at Santa Anita going to be there? Because that guy was great when he carved up the roast beef. This is going way back. And then you also have a giant handicapping contest going on here.
We do.
Which is like a $10,000 buy-in. A friend of mine's in it. He just offered me maybe a ticket to come out tomorrow, and I'm debating whether I want to do it. But then you have to cater to those guys too,
Yes.
right?
So for that, we do a full buffet, and we do beer and wine at the bar. So, and we're expecting 250 people in Sport of Kings.
That's also tomorrow?
For the betting challenge.
$10,000
Yeah,
buy-in.
so it is. We have 250 people over in the betting challenge in Sport of Kings. I have the media trainers lounge for Dave Joseph for like 50, 60 people. Sardelli's for 350, 10 Palms for 1,000, Flamingo Room for 300, 20 suites of 10 people each. The whole First Apron, Carousel Club, and then I have South Beach tent.
It's quite the event. 10 years anniversary this year. And which is bigger now, the Pegasus Day or Florida Derby Day?
So I always say it's two different things. From Pegasus is a little more higher end. It's a little more like fashion, entertainment, the DJs, higher ticket price. There's a lot more moving parts, a lot of VIP areas.
Right.
Florida Derby to me is the people's race, so to speak.
Right.
So from a sure number of people, there are more people at the track for Florida Derby.
Right.
But for Pegasus, there's a lot more moving parts and more complexities, more details.
Have you added anything to the program? Like have you?
Well, he's got all kinds of activations. The things for the Sardelli comes for the VIP.
Yeah,
He's
so
got
we have
the
Don
Stella
Julio.
Artois.
So Don Julio has several activations in different areas with pop-up bars, ice luges for chilled shots, espresso martinis done with tequila. And then Woodford Reserve will have a special VIP cart with exclusive Woodford Reserve marks that they'll go to the VIP areas. And they also have activations in Flamingo Room and out at the Carousel Club and on the apron as well. So those are always great. And as far as the entertainment goes, Two Friends will be the headlining DJs, and they'll go on at 6:15 after the final races. We'll have several DJs throughout the day playing between the races at Carousel Club. And then upstairs is Empire of the Sun, which are the DJs that are from Australia.
Okay.
They go on at 6:30 and they play till 8 o'clock.
A lot of great stuff.
Yes.
And let's not forget, last but not least, a huge day of racing. I think 5 or 6 stakes races capped by the $3 million Pegasus Cup Invitational. And now we got to get up to our contest. But real quickly, before that, I know 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time, but next weekend on the 31st, Holy Bull Day, and the return of Taste at the Track with tacos and tequila. How are ticket sales going for that?
I haven't even checked.
What is now?
so
Should we
funny.
take the over or the under on 4 and a Hook? Shots of tequila consumed by Joe B. Right after
the races.
The final bell goes off.
I am usually tequila.
I'm going
not so many
over on
shots, but
4 and a Hook.
I will definitely get a couple of bourbons in me and a victory cigar.
I think
All
the
right.
line
Usually
should
what I
be
like to
not
do.
shots, but bottles. I would say 1 and a Hook on bottle. Now you're going to be
The
fine.
Woodford Reserve.
And you got another week. Okay. Tacos and tequila, 31st.
Yes, plenty of tickets still available. I'm sure we'll be
Gulfstream
somewhere around
Park.
300, 350. Holy Bull Day. Tickets are, I believe, $95 for VIP, $75 for GA. Again, it's a $10 price
And
increase.
that's unlimited tacos, tequila,
Correct.
all kinds of great stuff. The menu we went over. We'll do it again next week. Let's just focus. We got to have focus.
And we have a live Latin band that'll be playing as well, so it'll be very, very good.
So
it's funny too. Every time you say "G," I get
general
a little
admission.
cringe thinking,
General
oh,
admission. General
I was thinking Gamblers Anonymous. Naturally.
Going to be a great weekend this weekend and next. So, again, doing great. All right, let's do a contest, shall we?
Yes.
All right. And Tony Segreto, I know it's been a while since you've been here. And, the contests keep coming. They keep entering. They keep figuring it out. There's a winner every week. It's incredible. So, once again, it is time for the Lunchbox Gulfstream 10 Palms Sunday Brunch Giveaway. Email the answer to this week's restaurant trivia questions along with your horse selection for this week's Gulfstream Saturday contest race, which is, no surprise, race number 13.
Again, going with the first
Pegasus. No. Again,
Or second race.
race number 13, a full field of 14. And numbers 1 through 14, 13 and 14 are also eligibles. If they scratch out, you get the post-time favorite, which is going to be number 1 disco time anyway. So, again, give me a number 1 through 14. Give me the restaurant, and then give me this week's NFL playoff tiebreaker, which is going to be the NFC Championship game between the Rams and the Seahawks, with the winner, the margin, and then the total points. You send those elements to MikeMayoEats@gmail.com by noon tomorrow, January 24th. And it should be noted that the first race post time here at Gulfstream tomorrow is, I think, 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Yeah,
Ooh,
so it's a
that is
long
correct.
day of racing. Save some money for the end. But again, the contest, get it in, MikeMayoEats@gmail.com by noon tomorrow. And again, the tiebreaker. Any thoughts on the game? Rams, Seahawks. Seahawks at home, a slight
Wow.
favorite.
Yeah.
I think
Close game.
for some reason, I just think the Seahawks always seem to have their number.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Rams,
Uh,
though. The
And
Rams.
Two
Seattle.
games they played this year. The Rams kind of controlled them. Seahawks got very lucky when they got probably the flukiest play I've ever seen on
That's
the scoring
true.
play.
I forgot about that.
When,
Charbonnet
I think it was
play.
Charbonnet picked up the ball and
Yeah,
it
for
wasn't
a
even like
touchdown.
he didn't even know what was
two-point
going on,
conversion.
and that changed the dynamic of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I think it'll be a closely contested game. And look, we got Seattle is renowned for its home field advantages, and two quarterbacks, one trying to prove something. Sam
What about
Darnold.
the Patriots in Denver?
Okay. I think Patriots are going to win because I don't have confidence in the backup quarterback, but I think Denver's defense covers the points.
Right. Again, to see a home underdog in a AFC championship game, very unusual, but then again, it's unusual to have a second string quarterback
Segretto's
making
thrown
his
as
first
many passes as this backup quarterback over
So,
the last
yeah.
2 years.
Denver getting 5 points at home.
Yeah.
So
See,
we'll
I-
see what happens. But the
I-
contest, again, is the Seahawks 49ers game. All right, you ready for the restaurant?
Yeah,
Yes.
what's the deal?
For this week's restaurant, we salute this week's big race, the Clues. And this one, you got to listen closely because it's a patented, confusing Mayo clue. But it gets easier as we go on. If you combine the mythological cultural origin of Pegasus with the unusual appendages of that creature, you will get a chicken appetizer grilled with lemon, olive oil, and oregano that can be found on the menu of this popular restaurant on Griffin Road in Dania Beach.
Oh, there you go.
Do you
All
have
right.
any idea what I just said?
Yes.
Mythological cultural
Yep.
origin of Pegasus with the
body part,
unusual appendages of that creature. You get a chicken appetizer grilled with lemon, olive oil, and oregano that can be found at this popular restaurant on Griffin Road in Dania Beach. All right, it's going to get easier from here. Clue
I know.
number
I know
two.
it is because I know
Okay.
your next clue is going to make it so easy. It's going to make it.
And then the third will make it even
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I get the feeling we
Yep.
should probably stop right now with a
Yeah,
little less
yeah, yeah.
conversation.
No.
Ah,
The
damn.
restaurant's
Then maybe
name.
they're a relatively
Tony,
new,
do you know it at this point?
No.
I have no
new
clue.
sponsor of the show. Possibly?
No.
not involved in that. All right.
All right, the restaurant's name derives from a 2002 romantic comedy revolving around a couple's nuptials, in which the father of the bride is proudly obsessed with etymology.
Oh, you lost me.
The restaurant's name
He's got
derives
it.
from
I
a
got it.
2002 romantic comedy revolving around a couple's nuptials.
Yep.
In which the father of the bride is proudly obsessed with etymology. Do you know what etymology is, Tony Segretto, award-winning news and sports anchor? Okay, I'm not going to quiz him.
It sounds
Etymology-
like he doesn't know what it is.
It's the
I mean,
study of words and the
There you go.
origin of words.
No, I knew it.
You knew it?
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
say anything.
See
Tony.
that?
You didn't say
Entomology, I think, is insects. Etymology
Yeah.
is words.
Yeah.
See,
anything. All right.
I've got all the interesting stuff.
What's
All
the
right.
last clue?
I,
Clue
I
number-
thought I thought it was the spraying of Lysol on anything that was bad, right? Remember that? Remember that scene? That scene. Anyway. Okay.
That's it. All right, so you know it now.
Yes.
And number 3, this will make it a slam dunk. The historical rival opposite of this eatery, perhaps, would be called your small, skinny Turkish cafe.
There you go.
The opposite
No
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
would be called your small, skinny.
Joe's been
Turkish
on it
cafe.
since you outed the
Yeah.
first word. Tony, I guess,
Yes.
thinks he knows it. I have no idea.
Once
Lubie's
again,
out of it. He
I
doesn't
thought
know.
I was good this week. I kind of like
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was real good.
I
Actually.
brought it for the
Yes.
big
Yep.
Pegasus weekend.
Yeah.
Send those answers along with the winner of the Pegasus Cup, numbers 1 through 14, and
So
the
who you
winner
picking
and
then?
spread
Yeah,
in the Rams Seahawks game. MikeMayoEats@gmail.com by noon tomorrow. Who am I picking where?
You don't know. And the Pegasus.
Oh, and the
Help these
Pegasus.
people
Let's
out.
get
What's
to
wrong
that.
with you?
Well,
Yeah.
again, we've got Disco Time Undefeated, who is
You're going chalk.
get him. No. I'm just saying. I'm laying it out.
You're going
8 to 5 morning line
You have
favorite
any
in a field of 12.
Alka-Seltzer or anything, Joe? I mean,
I'm actually going with Tapan Street, I think.
no, that's
another
terrible.
Brad Cox raced horse who had much success here over this oval last year, and I think he might be poised for a big race. 6-1 morning line, also trained by Brad Cox. And then we've got White Barrio, Safi Joseph, defending champion, 4-1, but the 11th post position in a mile at 8 stakes is a difficult course to navigate. Have you looked at the race? Do you have any idea of who?
The only time I looked at the race was when we did the post position draw on Sunday.
There you go.
And then I cleared somebody's plate and I walked off.
Do you have ideas?
Unfortunately, now I have to change my pick.
Why? Because you had Tapan Street?
I'm looking at. I told you I was watching TVG or whatever, now FanDuel TV.
Yeah.
They had the 2 Brad Cox horses, including the favorite in the paddock, Disco Time, and Tapan Street, who won the Florida Derby here?
No, I think he
One
won
of the
the
big races,
the Fountain of Youth. I think.
Fountain of
last
Youth.
year.
Okay, looked great on the track. Looked amazing in the paddock, this horse. And you know the theory about uncoupled entry.
Yeah,
same trainer.
At the higher price.
Bet the higher price. So I'm all over the 7.
But here's the thing, Defo, don't get off it because I like it, because even
no, that hurts. I mean, your eyes cold at the windows, as you said.
Sometimes even 2 blind squirrels can find some.
they can.
But it would
chestnuts.
not surprise me if you were onto something, Mayo. Let's put it that way.
Okay, well, when I focus on big races, I tend to sometimes know what I'm talking about. It's the day
More
to
often
day.
than not, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, well, that's it.
You're,
All right,
you're
Joe,
asking Joe if this is a freebie.
we're going to let you go. Thank you so much for everything
My
and
pleasure.
for hosting us even on these really crazy weekends and
Of
race
course.
days. We hope everything goes smoothly tomorrow, and we'll see you again next week.
See you next
What
week.
time do you get here in the morning tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I'll be here by 7.
7. Okay.
7 a.m.
7.
And when do the gates open up?
Gates will open up at 9 for the first
Okay.
floor.
All right.
10 Palms and Flamingo Room for VIPs will open at 10, and Carousel opens at 10:30.
And how big is this Griffin Johnson thing? I mean,
That area out there, we're expecting about 2,000 people.
Nice.
Oh my God! Wow.
He's an
That's unbelievable.
influencer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Seems
hosted
like
by-
a decent guy.
yeah.
I don't know what he
It's
does.
hosted by
Yeah.
Griffin Johnson, and then we have 2 friends as the DJs, and there's a few other DJs that are coming as well.
Cool.
Throughout the day. So
Have you ever heard
That's it.
Lubie
Pretty
DJ? Man, he does a great job.
Lubie is the man.
Yeah.
Now he does trivia
A lot
on
of Latin
Wednesday
music.
nights.
A
All
lot of
right.
Latin music.
Let's take our second break. Before we do, a quick word about our friends at Tropical Acres. They are open for business tonight. As usual, you can go in there and get the great prime rib steaks, seafood, and happy hour in the bar, 4:30 to 6:30, Monday through Friday. Half price drinks, including those premium cocktails and martinis. I love the place. It's been there since
Great
1949.
place. Great place.
2500 Griffin Road, and you can call today for reservations, 954-989-2500. Don't forget, Valentine's Day right around the corner. It's going to be on a Saturday night this year, so you want to get those reservations in today for both either the Friday night or the Saturday night to show your sweetheart your appreciation. Nothing says I love you than a big, beautiful steak at Tropical Acres. All right, let's take the second
You
break.
know who should be
Joe will
there?
let you go.
Floria Chiaffi, who's celebrating her 95th birthday today.
Hey Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Wan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Wan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for Sunday brunch and Taco Tuesdays, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, for great pizzas, pastas, and Italian comfort classics, you gotta check out Camille's Pizzeria and Ristorante. It's located at 4165 North Dixie Highway in Oakland Park. They're open every day but Tuesday, featuring lunch, dinner, and they've just launched a great new happy hour on weekdays, 5 to 7 p.m., featuring all kinds of drink specials, $10 light bites, and a great 3 for $20 appetizer special. It's a true mom and pop shop run by a great couple, John and Maya. He grew up in Queens, and his pizzas and signature chicken parmesan are fantastic. Takeout and delivery available. Go to Camille'sFTLauderdale.com for reservations and information. All right, we're back at 10 Palms Gulfstream pre-Pegasus Cup Day, or Pegasus Cup Eve, depending how you call it, or Erev Pegasus Cup for our
Mr. Drew.
Jewish friends. Also, Shabbat tonight. Shabbat shalom
Happy
to everybody.
Shabbat.
Hey, and I
It's a
mentioned
Jewish holiday?
well,
No,
every
it's
Friday
just
night.
Shabbat.
Shabbat. Shabbat. I mentioned Valentine's Day in the last segment about Tropical Acres, but another thing you could do for Valentine's Day, and I've been really high on this brand, Norman Love Confections. We did a show earlier this week with Norman Love. I mean, high-end pastry chef who became very accomplished chocolatier, started in Fort Myers. 25 years later, he's expanding throughout Florida. They have 2 dessert salons that feature a selection of his chocolates and pastries and macarons and great coffees and hot chocolates. They have one in Delray Beach at the corner of Linton and Federal Highway, and another one in Boca Raton right behind the Town Center Mall on St. Andrews Boulevard, 21202. And those 2 dessert salons, you could go in there and hand pick
your box of chocolates for Valentine's Day. Just get the flavors that you or your loved one like and leave out all the ones that you don't like. That's the best way. That's the play.
That's
the move,
that's the play.
But if you can't make it into the salons, go online to NormanLoveConfections.com, and then they have these pre-sorted boxes, all sizes and price points. NormanLoveConfections.com, and they will ship it to you in climate-controlled conditions. It will arrive perfectly, and it will warm and melt the hearts of anybody.
Oh, yeah.
I love these chocolates. Everybody that we've given it to have just really been gushing over it. So NormanLoveConfections.com. Better yet, go into the shop themselves. Valentine's Day, like every year, February 14th.
Yes.
But this year it's on a Saturday.
Yes.
February
So-
14th.
Yes.
February 14th.
December
So don't slack.
25th.
You don't
Christmas
have to wait
every
till
year.
Friday. It's okay.
February
December
14th.
25th and
Valentine's Day.
February
every year.
14th. Okay. I remember those
Hanukkah,
dates.
it's anybody's
It does-
guess. It's a
it's a Jewish
crapshoot.
calendar,
Easter.
Easter also.
I think Easter moves as well. Yeah. Based on-
Ash Wednesday is coming up soon. Also, it's going to be in the right after the President's Day holiday. I think on the February 19th.
19th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to start the Lenten
don't wait.
period where
Don't
Tony,
wait.
no more meatballs or chicken on Friday. You're going to be having the fish.
So you can have chocolate.
Yes,
there you go.
can have chocolate. Oh, except don't give up chocolate for Lent.
Yeah,
No, that's not how
Not
it
with
moves.
Norman Love Confections.
Eh,
All right.
When
what-
you hit 70 or 60, 65,
yes.
you don't
The
have
rules
to
don't
give
apply.
anything.
There
You don't have to give up anything. Oh, you get dispensation from the Pope, and he's American now.
You
Exactly.
get off jury duty also. Take your name permanently out of
They
the
don't
book,
ever
yeah.
send you that.
Soon we may all give up voting, but we won't even have a choice. So that's it.
I don't think there'll be an election. in
Yeah, I
2021.
don't think that's a choice.
We'll be at
That's the
war with
same.
All
several
right.
countries. yeah.
Let us get out of here. We had a good time today.
Did you talk championship games? Our friend Brian asked for Tony's opinion on the championship games. I was over there, so I thought. I
Yeah,
heard
we
you
did.
talk
We
some
did.
NFL.
We talked football. Tony is on the Broncos covering, but the Patriots winning.
Yeah.
And I believe you went with Rams or Seahawks?
Rams.
Rams. Okay. Defo?
I'm going to take the points in both games.
Yeah,
just
I'm the
for fun,
same way.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
You're taking
So
Rams.
I'm taking
and
the Broncos plus 4 on a hook,
Yep.
and Rams plus 2.5.
Yeah.
I'm going to
But,
go
but
opposite.
I like Seattle a lot. I really do.
Seattle
I
look
mean, I
great.
wouldn't mind if they wanted to.
I'm going with
I wouldn't
Seattle.
mind either.
I'm going with favorites, Seattle and New England as a
Yeah.
road underdog. I mean, road favorite.
Yeah.
So that's it. We'll see. That's it for today. We'll be back on Monday. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Food Festival,
Yeah, I can't wait.
Pegasus Day. Gonna be a great time. We are in the height of the season.
Mr.
And,
Segreto?
I'm loving life right now. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy every sandwich.